You're watching Fox 16 News at 10. Covering Russellville, Clinton, Little Rock, and all of Central Arkansas.
The Arkansas Highway and Transportation Department wants to widen Highway 67-167 to 6 lanes between Jacksonville and Cabot to help commuters.
And there are meetings with the public tomorrow and Wednesday, but Fox 16's Caroline Whiteman talked to some drivers today about the plan.
Nearly 70,000 commuters drive Highway 67-167. Some wishing more lanes could help traffic flow more smoothly.
Evening time, it's kind of bumper to bumper. I usually get off about 6.
The Arkansas Highway and Transportation Department is proposing widening this section from Jacksonville to Cabot to 6 lanes.
We're under a fact-finding mission right now of gathering information from the public, getting their feedback, because it's not as simple as let's just add 2 more lanes between Jacksonville and Cabot. You create other issues that you have to deal with.
Some drivers worry construction would just make traffic worse.
Because it's already congested constantly.
And not all drivers believe 6 lanes is worth the construction time or money.
It does not need to be widened.
But that's why the Highway Department wants to hear from the community now to find out which options work best. The public meeting in Jacksonville is tomorrow at the Community Center from 4 to 7. The Cabot community meeting is on Wednesday at the high school from 4 to 7. No word yet on how much the project would cost or when construction would begin, but the department hopes within the next year or 2. Caroline Whiteman, Fox 16 News.
Now, Arkansas's certified most accurate forecast with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Baskin.
People are loving this weather. Those who really were looking forward to fall-like temperatures and not having any clouds in the sky.
Yes,
it's
indeed.
been just perfect.
Well, finally, we have some nice early fall type weather out there,
it's
replacing
nice.
the midsummer like heat that we had last week. Big
Good thing.
improvement.
Yeah.
Yes, it certainly is. And I don't see us going back to that kind of heat. I mean,
Good.
we're already getting, we're only a week and change away from the official start of fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, once we get there, I mean, we don't have 100-degree heat anymore. That's
Okay.
just-
Not
So
gonna
that's,
happen.
no,
Yeah.
it's getting too late in the season for that kind of heat to return. Yeah, maybe a few more 90-degree days, but that would be about it. Now, as we take a look at low temperatures from this morning, it was very comfortable out there. Temperatures upper 80s, low 60s, comfortable, refreshing out there. Tonight, these are our future forecast temperatures starting now, going through the overnight hours, back down into the low 60s and upper 50s. To start off tomorrow morning, so very comfortable once again. Now, as we take a look at the wider satellite and radar, this front that came through on Friday and that brought the storms and the cooler weather for the weekend is now pushed well offshore. It's actually picked up Tropical Storm Leslie. That's heading up towards Newfoundland. They'll be out in the North Atlantic by tomorrow. In the wake of that front, we have very dry air that's moved across most of the eastern part of the country. Actually, the darker colors here where you see the browns, that indicates dry air throughout the mid-levels of the atmosphere, and that's why we don't have any clouds around. And that flow, pretty much, you can see that clockwise flow indicating that area of high pressure that's dominating our weather. And that's going to continue for tomorrow. The surface area of high pressure starts to move towards the east, and that's going to mean a little bit more of a southeast flow over the next couple of days. So gradual increase in the moisture level of the air. Some of that Gulf moisture works northward. Enough that we'll see even a few clouds around on Wednesday. No big deal. By the time we get towards Thursday, we'll see a little bit more in the way of some cloud cover, and even a few showers starting to come into parts of northwest Arkansas by later on during the day, but staying dry for central Arkansas as we go into high temperatures today, generally in the low to mid 80s, 83 in Little Rock, 84 degrees in Jacksonville, actually a few degrees below normal. Right now, very comfortable out there, 64 in Searcy, 71 degrees right now in Russellville. In Little Rock, 69 degrees, and winds very light out of the east at 5 miles per hour. So tomorrow morning, starting off with temperatures in the upper 50s. Now, it's not quite sweater and jacket weather, but it's close. And as we go into the midday hours, warm, but without the humidity, it still feel nice out there. Temperatures in the mid 80s, and for the evening hours, temperatures generally in the lower 80s. So as we take a look at southwest Arkansas for tomorrow, we'll see a good amount of sunshine, 87 around Melbourne, 88 in Arkadelphia, 87 in Fordyce. Here's a look at that extended forecast. We take you through the rest of this week. Notice the increase in clouds by Thursday. Friday, as that front approaches, that's going to mean a few showers, possibly some isolated thunder. The timing, a little bit questionable, but right now it looks like that would come more during the midday hours. So hopefully that would be gone by the time those Friday night football games start. And that's also going to bring in a shot of somewhat cooler air as we go into the weekend. Right now it looks dry for the Hogs game on Saturday. Kevin and Donna.
All right, Jeff. Hogs fans still feeling Saturday's loss, having a hard time getting over it.
Got that right. On the way, see how one Razorback true believer is putting the Warhawks behind her.